Welcome back. This is Metroplex Part 2. Just give you a bit more information if you haven't watched the first one already, because it was a bit of a nightmare getting them together. So, Metroplex was released in 1986, often referred to as Scramble City, because Japan made their own OVA, which was an original video animation, which sort of fills the 20-year gap between Season 2 and the movie, in which Metroplex was being built and Triptychon is also being built at the same time. Weird that, isn't it? So the original plan for Metroplex was that Japan was going to make their own version of Transformers, not GoBots, but a brand called Jizai Gatai. And you get the combiners of Superion, well, I should say the Area Bots, Combaticons, Stunticons, and Protectobots. Their limbs could connect into the city. Decepticons as well, so Autobots and Decepticons. But when Japan saw how successful Transformers was, they thought, if you can't beat them, join them. So integrated into the fold, and you're left with Metroplex with several features. Triptychon can connect with Onslaught and Motormaster with special pegs, but that's another story for another day. So this is quite clearly Metroplex's battle platform. Part 1 was dealing with a city. I thought I'd make it into 2 parts because it's just long and probably boring, but at least you'll learn something. So got his guns, which, because it's old, they don't fire. They don't fire. But, oh well. Try this one too. No. Okay. Now, I'm just going to put these where they're not going to break anywhere. Oh, while I'm at it, I think I will just show you 6-gun again. So his legs will slot on there. 6-gun appeared in one episode with lines voiced by Maurice LaMarche, probably more well known for voices in Futurama and Pinky and the Brain. But from what I heard, because it was on the day that Casey Kasem decided to leave for the betrayal of Arab characters, the session was really rushed. So he delivered these lines about dinosaur transformer static, but that's his little face. Yeah, very nondescript looking face, but pretty awesome. Unfortunately, Metroplex's leg, his left leg, doesn't have a screw on it, so this is going to be painful. Tell you what, I'm just going to adjust. There we go. My heart's in my mouth every time I transform him, because on my last Metroplex, his waist broke. And you know that if you have the Metroplex toy, that's the whole gist of it. His waist needs to rotate to make his city mode. So I'm always a bit hesitant to do that. Just as a side note, he was recolored and retooled as Metro Titan, which is just off here. A lot of fans seem to think Metro Titan is zombie Metroplex, but read into that what you want. So 6 guns, gun pack will fit on the back. So these little pegs here and there would have fit the limb components of the combiners of that year, and attach some guns to their hand pieces to make one super robot. But it was never utilized because obviously Transformers was more successful than what would have been Jizai Gatai. mean, it's an impressive looking figure. And 6 guns. Which one do I put that one? Yeah, I always put that on the right one. Stick them up so it looks a bit more badass. Oh, just realised it's raining outside. Typical Britain. These kneecaps. I'm always a bit touchy about these because they don't fit that well. I always forget which way they go in. I guess it wasn't that difficult after all. Maybe. I spoke too soon. Yeah. There we go. Extra added feature, I like to put Scamper in there once I transform him back into a car. And just, I always like to keep them all together because there's a lot of kibble in this figure. I can sort of keep everything together apart from this bit, which has to stay close to it, but everything else I'll just have to sacrifice some space and logic at times. Pop him in there. Sometimes I do like to keep Slammer in one of his knee joints, but I want to keep him displayed like that. But you got these 2 bullets which I put in storage as well. But well, so that is Metroplex, and just a quick thing, more artillery, that bit as well. So, and the classic rub sign, which became non-existent in 1987. But that is part 2 of Metroplex. And if you've enjoyed this tour of the city, don't forget to like and subscribe. And there's definitely more. And just get a good look at Metroplex. He is awesome. His components as well. And thank you for watching. And you are leaving Metroplex Autobot City. And thank you for watching.